El pequeñito que mató a Alejandro también me mató a mí.
Pretty cool.
Me mató varias veces.
Enough space talk. Let's get back down to earth. And some special medals on your desk. We're going to talk high tech with
Por otro lado, a ver qué pasa.
Leo Laporte, the tech guy, your call.
I hope you're enjoying the Tech Guy Show podcast this one.
It's from Big Nerd Ranch.
I'm a big nerd.
You know, I may appear to be a big nerd on the radio, but when it comes to cooking, I'm quite the suave fella. I'm Rico Suave, that's right. Because I know a fella called Blue Apron. You know about Blue Apron? Oh, I love Blue Apron. In fact, it's funny, we've been sending Blue Apron boxes to our hosts. They flip too. The idea is Blue Apron will send you all the ingredients to make a gourmet meal, plus a recipe card, so you know exactly how to do it. They even have videos on the site. They'll step-by-step walk you through it, and half an hour later, you've made, something amazing, perfect for date night. What a way to impress somebody. Great for families, too. They have a family plan. And all of this is fresh. They're never frozen. They come in refrigerated boxes. You arrange the schedule so you never have to leave a box on the doorstep. Exactly what you need, no more, no less, to make the recipe. So you never have leftover, parsley or something that you're not going to use. It's all perfectly proportioned. About 500 to 700 calories a serving, less than $10 a meal. And man, are they impressive. Go to blueapron.com/twit right now. You can look at the menus for this week. Things like seared pork chops with roasted sweet potato salad and vegetable niçoise salad with Dijon tarragon dressing and farm eggs. That's 2 incredible meals, but you can pick what you like. They'll adjust it for dietary needs. We sent Mary Jo Foley's a vegetarian. We sent her a Blue Apron. She has a vegetarian box. You're going to love it. And they get their produce from local farms, so they're fresh, delicious. No trips to the grocery store, no wasted ingredients, and you will look like a master chef. You will too. The Blue Apron Day is a big day at our house. We go, oh, what should we make today? Oh, should we make this? Oh, it's so much fun. Go to blueapron.com/twit. We're going to get you free, so you can try it with no risk. blueapron.com/twit. Get 2 meals, cook them, then you tell me what. blueapron.com/twit. And we thank them so much for their support of the Tech Guy Show. We appreciate it. Thank you, Blue Apron. Leo Laporte, the Tech Guy Hour, Tech Guy Show continues with more calls. And from Ohio, Tom is on the line. Hi, Tom.
Hey, Leo. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing in Ohio?
We're just getting a little bit of rain today.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys could use it.
We're just talking about rain, yeah.
What I'm thinking of is lost in translation. It seems like I get sometimes. I have friends that have Android phones, and I get pictures that they seem blurry, and movies they seem like very low resolution. And is there something that when they're sent from iPhone to Android, vice versa, that degrades or downgrades anything?
Yeah. Certainly on the iPhone, when you send pictures, it will squeeze it down, especially for texting, to a lower quality, and that's not going to ever be the original. You probably noticed when you send email on the iPhone with a picture attachment, it'll say, well, what size do you want me to send this picture in? And you do have the choice of original. You don't get that choice in texting, and I would guess that Twitter is doing the same thing. And it's just partly because some sizes you couldn't text at all. There are limits on how much data you can send over Androids. My suggestion is instead of sending files, there's no way to change it. It's doing what it needs to do to make sure it gets through that thin pipe. So if you still want to share high-quality pictures, that's why Instagram and social networks are taken off. Is because you can share it by sharing a link instead of sharing the actual picture and put the picture somewhere. That's really the only fix that I know. I don't know of a way to tell the text messaging program not to shrink the picture, because it's going to do that. Look, do you know what kind of Android phones?
The one is 6, Galaxy 6, I think.
That's what I use, the Galaxy S6. I have never seen a one.
Yeah, it's making time like that. You do emails video file.
Yeah, email will tell you. Right. But I do know when I send pictures in messaging, and similarly, my wife uses an iPhone. When she sends me pictures, they're always downsampled. They're always squeezed even more. Because if I then put it on my computer, I look at it, I go, oh, that's terrible. It looks okay on a phone screen, but in order to get it through the text messaging system, that's just what's going to happen.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I get a copy of it. Comes through, but it's just, the picture, great quality. And I don't know, could be if they have their phone setting on, like, the low quality. Can you do that on,
That's a
I know
good
you'd be able to do it on the old digital cameras.
Yeah. Well, that's you certainly can do it on the camera. So they should check their camera setting and make sure.
I'll have to tell her check that.
Yeah, check the. It may be that she's got the camera setting low quality, because you can do that in the camera. Let me look at the Samsung messaging program. I actually use Google's messaging program, not the Samsung program to send text messages, because I like Hangouts better and everything's in it. But let me look at the Samsung does provide its own messaging program. It's called Messages. Let me see here. Do you want to use Messages? Yeah, I guess so. Let me send a picture. See if there's a way to choose a higher quality image here. All right, there's a picture. Select. Yeah, it even says, as I'm adding the picture, resize. It says it quickly, but it says resize as it's doing it. So it even warns you. Yeah, I'm resizing it.
Yeah, so you can send it quicker and easier.
Well, and it may even be there are limitations to the size of images you can send. I'm just looking at the settings. Yeah, I don't see multimedia messages, set restrictions. No. I don't see anywhere where you can send a bigger picture. I think that's kind of they don't.
Yeah, it doesn't. I think like you say, the networks, they don't want all of their lines flowing.
Right.
Tons of video.
There's probably actual technical limits to these are MMS, we call them multimedia messages, MMS messages. There's probably technical limits to how big they can be anyway. Like a text message can only be 160 characters, 150 characters. Similarly, I'm sure there's limits to how much data an MMS message can hold. But you're right. We get it from the carriers. The carrier may put their own limitations. They say, well, you can send a megabyte, we're only going to let you send 500. So sending a link is always going to be the better way. If it's your honey and you want to exchange pictures, there are programs like Avocado for couples that let you share pictures with one another privately in high quality. WhatsApp and other programs like Kick also give you better quality pictures than the pure text messaging. So if it's somebody you exchange pictures with a lot, you can find there are definitely better ways to do that than just plain SMS.
Yeah, I use WeTransfer too.
Yeah, exactly. Or Imager. There's lots of ways to do it. I think that's one of the reasons you see so many people using alternative messaging programs. They don't want to use the carrier-based SMS and MMS because of limitations. Programs like WhatsApp, very popular, use data. They don't use the text messaging system. They're a little faster. Group messaging works better. You can send images. You can send sound. You can send video. You just can do stuff that you really can't do in carrier-based SMS. It's one of the reasons these programs are so popular. So tell your honey to use WhatsApp. That's a good choice. Jonathan in Florida, Leo Laporte, the tech guy. Hi, Jonathan.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
It's a pleasure always watching you or listening to you in some cases. You just, bring it out and kind of clear things up, which is really nice. And
thank you.
That's why I wanted to hunt you down, because I was watching you all live in this Google I/O thing. And I have to admit, I'm not a huge Google fan. And I'm not a huge Android fan. But there was one thing that I think caught you guys off guard a little bit. Yeah. And definitely caught me, and that was this this Google photo thing.
Yeah. What's funny is we knew that they were going to do that. That was widely rumored. But I know where you're going. The thing that took me off guard was unlimited free storage.
That's it. Yep.
Wow.
And you know, I've always struggled with Apple a little bit. Just watching them do what they do. They sit back and they wait and wait, and then they take everything and then make it spectacular.
But that's their philosophy, and that's a completely legitimate business philosophy, right?
That's right.
We polish it. We make sure it's a polished gem before we do it. Google's willing to kind of polish it together with you. You're doing the polishing.
Yeah. In fact, I think when I watch Silicon Valley, I think a lot about Google.
Yeah. That is a thing. Hooli is thinly veiled.
Okay, man.
Google. You know that.
Yeah. Well, I always look at it like that's just interesting.
Hey, can you have? Because I have to take a break. We're at the top of the hour. News is coming up. And, actually, maybe I can. I'll sneak you in after the Chris Marquardt, our photo guy. So hang on for a second, will you?
Great. Okay.
We'll continue on. Leo Laporte, the tech guy. Chris Marquardt coming. I am Leo Laporte, the tech guy, and as always, this time of the day, he's here, our photo guy, Chris Marquardt, the host of the Tips from the Top Floor podcast. He teaches great workshops at discoverthetopfloor.com. Hey, Chris.
Hello, how are you?
I am great. Getting ready for a fun trip. To come back
To my backyard.
When you to your backyard, ironically, when you travel, how many shots a day do you average?
Depends what I do. Could be 200, could be 500, somewhere in that range.
Okay. Because I figure after a 2 or 3 week trip, I'll be coming back with thousands of pictures.
If I'm trying to take pictures of people, I will usually have a few more because people change their expressions quickly and really fast.
You do.
So you end up having like a little burst of 3 to 4 pictures, and then you pick the one that has the best expression.
Good to know. You got a tip for us this week?
Well, I want to talk about perception. Okay, in photography, what is your goal as a photographer? You should be now thinking about this because you will do a lot of photography in a short time when you travel. What is it? What is it you want to do? For me, it is stories.
That's pretty much what I was going to say. I want you. Well, first, I want you to look at a picture. I want to look at a picture and kind of go, ooh, yeah.